Weapons up. Lay it on.
I think that's another thing that's really good about this realm is whether we're here, whether we're somewhere else.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Hold on. Huge pain in my ass. This is the best sport. Every way you can look at this sport, you will discover that it is just a bunch of nerds trying to find the best ways to hit each other without risking permanent injury. The whole thing is structured on that.
So as a realm, one of the things that you might see a lot of in Belgarth is like hero fighters, the people who are like, I'm going to be the best person on this field. And although we have many excellent fighters here at the Village Guard, I don't see that as our like footprint on the game. Whenever we go to big events, it's not about how can we win, how can we beat everybody else. It's about how can we bring people together, how can we have a good time, how can we raise the just charisma on this field. Maybe this year we'll actually go for winning a tournament, but we've been very happy with Village First, which is the first group off the podium.
You just got to take the first step. You just got to see if it's for you. Come see a group or try one of the sports that's LARP adjacent like Belgarth. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but if you do, you have a fun new hobby with a great new community you get to enjoy for however long and however hard you want to enjoy it.
Devin the Peasant. Is Goldenmane, Bruce, or Brutus here?
Brokar. My battle name's Snarf.
Josh.
Liam, my fighter name is Cardio.
I'm Barker.
As Gar.
Yeah, I'm Durs.
I'm just gonna start hauling.
Things still harder. You still have 8.
But on the field, I go by Oren. It's a name I've had ever since I started.
My fighter name is Ichi.
I am Megan.
Aikian Tobin.
My name is Chandler.
My real name is Jay.
Brian, don't lie.
I already did. I have sunscreen, one stripe on my face and sunscreen over it, and sunscreen all over me.
A lot like Dagger here, so we also play pretty rough at this practice, and that's why everyone's signing waivers and everything, you know. So ultimately, I think the biggest difference is culture. Dagger here has been around a really long time. It's mostly run by men, and especially older folks. There's not as much like queer representation, there aren't as many women in leadership, and so Belgarth, I think, it tends to be a lot more inclusive, is what I've come to understand it as. And because the culture's newer, it has an easier time defining itself. You know, Dagger here can be so much more It's like, oh, well, we've done it this way for decades. Belegarth is, because it's fresher, people are a lot more open to newer ideas in terms of rule sets and like how people compose themselves and how we work out inter-realm differences and all that stuff. Thankfully, there's not too much drama as far as that stuff goes.
Two or three names. Well, first, my brother, Flatiron, just because we've been fighting together for so long and we're just in sync. I like having Snarf on my side because he's just a wild card. And, I mean, Gar's really good at working with people, so that's probably that. And honorable mention, Switchback. He's gotten so good.
I love fighting with my captain Wilhelm and my other co-captain Brian. He's a fantastic archer and I always want to keep them alive because they keep me alive. Don't tell him because he'll go to his head even more, but Captain Snarf is the best fighter we have.
Cypress, reinforce! Cypress, cut that way! With that, I work with Snarf a lot because Snarf's body trading is incredible. You know, and he knows how to correct me when he's like, okay, watch your footwork here, watch how you did this spin, like, why was your sword over here right now when I was clearly going for this? Like, what was going through your head? And really gets you step by step kind of marking what was happening before you lost. Finding someone who can break it down like that for you is fantastic. And Gar is a great one for that. It's hilarious I haven't mentioned Gar in any of this because I really love fighting Gar. But it's also like, you know, your earlier question of like who do you fear squaring up against? I think Gar will usually beat me in a one-on-one, but I don't fear lining up against him because it's just too fun, you know? Like, I'm not like, oh no, it's Gar. I'm always like, hell yeah, let's get it. Like, yeah.
Afraid to give ground, you can wheel back this direction, we'll form a tighter unit. Dying is what's gonna hurt us.
After Battle for the Ring this year, I realized that I wanted to have it on my arm to represent myself as a fighter all the time. So my tattoo is a design representing myself as a fighter, and it is a skull with arrows through it because I am an archer famous for shooting people in the head. It has a little vampire fang because I love vampires, and a flower because my fighter name is Hellbore, which is a poisonous flower. And then it has the 3 little trees to represent Village Guard because that's our symbol. It means a lot to me to just be able to carry this around with me and have my identity as a Belegarth fighter always a part of who I am.
I make most of my own stuff. I have since I started as a kid because we didn't have anywhere to buy it from except maybe at a Renaissance festival when it was in season. But nowadays you can buy anything that we use. There are so many artisans in the community, and there's also just mass-produced things in Amazon or whatever that work well. There's also specialty people who make our fighting equipment, like Gorg the blacksmith. Or
let's fight.
My favorite weapon combination is the sword and shield. It is kind of the standard right now, the meta in the game, and if you're good at that, then you you can handle any situation, any combat situation in the right position. Second favorite is the spear, though.
I'm excited about the polearm competition because last year my finger was broken and I was saving myself for the group competition, so I didn't do the polearm competition, and so like that's my goal this year, is to try and get as far as I can in the polearm competition.
Javelins are considered a projectile weapon. So for projectiles, they kind of follow a little bit of rules. You obviously, the javelins have a yellow head that dictates, hey, this isn't just a spear, it can be thrown. It has to travel at least its own distance, at least its own time once. So imagine it's like back here, it's got to go all the way back there, then flip that around and do that again. Right there, exactly. Just like that. Now the difference is, I usually am good at my accuracy. Hold on. Just have to, they generally have to be thrown at least their own distance. So technically, wherever that camera is to where you're at, that's far enough.
Oh, that's a really easy question. The point is not to win. The point of the game is to have fun. So as long as you're having fun, you are winning. I would say never be concerned with throwing crazy shots. Learn a couple reps. That's where I would put people. Like if they were really struggling, and if they're a brand new fighter, you just show them the super basic ones. Like don't ever look at a person in their eyes. Don't look at their weapon. Look at their center of chest. Those are the basics. Yeah. Let's see where
Fucking Bftr! 2021! You're alive still! How the fuck did that happen? You're not in LA! You're not burned to a crisp! You're here! You're here in Chino, McFucking Hills! How does it feel? Woo! That was fantastic, but still, how does it fucking feel?
Okay, so on it, that is Sith. Oh, it's Sith language. That says strength. That says victory. And then
Is it not holding liquor?
Engraved in the
It's a Halloween of some kind.
Oh yeah! With a lightsaber.
And then
it's got a kyber crystal. And then it's got rune stuff on it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Well, I accept this on behalf of our Emperor. She will have it soon. Thank you, Village Guard. And again, please any of the booze that's on this table. If you want it, take some, drink some, pour more shots. You want more shots?
Thank you for the crocheted rocks.
Yes.
Everyone! The village has too much alcohol. I cannot take it home. Please help us, Sith. We need your help. We cannot take it.
Should we go march to the Village Guard? We march to the Village Guard!
Bartender here in a second. Help you guys out.
Midori. There might be Midori.
Holy shit. Hell yeah.
Would you like some pine cone wine? I'm really thirsty.
There was a hold. It was hanged with purple and gold. In the hold there was a bed. It was hanged with gold so red. The falcon left board my mate
I like the hammock. Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone.
Yeah!
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as glass brandy. I stay stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as
That a green-eyed kinder girl. She took my heart.
Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as glass brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
So, fun fact about Shay and I, we've been dating for 6.5 years, and 2 weeks in, we got secretly engaged. And I'm wondering if you would make that a reality.
It's Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as glass brandy. I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.